For many years I'd met and got to know people who had left Germany, Jews and non-Jews, as a result of the Nazi persecution. The largest number came after Kristallnacht, that terrible night of the 9th, 10th November 1938, when all over Germany, Jewish synagogues, Jewish homes, Jewish businesses, Jews themselves were attacked in some 1,000 locations. This book, Kristallnacht, is the story of challenge and response, the challenge of terror, tyranny and destruction, and the response of the world. And it's an inspiring book because the world did respond. The British government immediately opened its doors to any Jewish children, and more than 10,000 made their way to Britain between November 1938 and the outbreak of war in September 1939, when all borders were sealed. It's a story of what happened throughout Germany, often told to me in letters by those who had witnessed it. More than 55 people wrote to me from a total of some 35 German towns and villages describing their experiences. I also wove into this the documentary evidence and, most importantly, the accounts sent by journalists hour by hour from Germany to their newspapers in the West. One of the inspiring features of this book is how the diplomats stationed in Germany responded, urging their governments to let Jews in, to give Jews sanctuary. I also tell in the book the fate of those who, having survived the terrible events of the night of November the 9th, 10th, were caught in Germany with the outbreak of war, couldn't get out, were sealed in wartime conditions, and whose fate was then quite terrible. They were deported, many of them to their deaths. But still there were those who survived, and from the survivors I was able to tell an account of how from Kristallnacht onward the Holocaust evolved, and how when the war ended, Kristallnacht was seen to be a prelude, a terrible prelude to what was to follow.